I didn't even realize President Clinton has written a book.
Okay.
But like a fiction with that, like, he's one of the best-selling authors in the country, James Patterson.
Okay.
They co-wrote a book about, I believe, what would happen if the president got kidnapped or something like that. I
didn't realize that he wrote fiction.
I didn't either.
I knew he had a book about himself.
He's got some crazy, the president, somebody who's a former president had crazy insight to ask what would happen if the president got kidnapped.
And I think that's why James Patterson wanted him to be a part of this book, because to get some
real scary
perspective on, it's called The President is Missing, a thriller.
Where am I?
About the president combating both a cyber attack.
Look under desks. I'm probably under there.
I was actually just in a brothel. I didn't know.
We found him. Sir, we found him.
Yeah, a new political thriller is called The President is Missing. Anyway, so they've been out promoting this, right? And as you can imagine, they talk a little bit about the book, and then everyone's like, hard-hitting question.
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
Right? Let's get him while we got him.
Who cares about the book?
Right. And that's what they did on the Today Show. Reporter Craig Melvin was talking and did the fluff bit about the book, and let's talk. The weird part is, James Patterson, this author, is old as dirt. He's sitting there, too, during this whole thing. And then it gets heated talking about Monica Lewinsky. Here's how it played out on the Today Show.
One of the things that this Me Too era has done, it's forced a lot of women to speak out. One of those women, Monica Lewinsky, she wrote in an op-ed that the Me Too movement changed her view of sexual harassment. Quote, "He was my boss. He was the most powerful man on the planet. He was 27 years my senior. With enough life experience to know better, he was at the time at the pinnacle of his career while I was in my first job out of college." Looking back on what happened then, through the lens of Me Too now, do you think differently or feel more responsibility?
No, I felt terrible then, and I came to grips with it.
Did you ever apologize to him?
No, yes, and nobody believes that I got out of that for free. You are giving one side and omitting facts.
Mr. President, I'm not trying to present a side.
You asked me if I agreed. The answer is no, I don't.
And I asked if you'd ever apologized, and you said you had.
I have.
You've apologized to her.
I apologize to everybody in the world.
But you didn't apologize to her.
I have not talked to her.
Do you feel like you owe her an apology?
No, I do. I do not. I've never talked to her.
And you don't think a private apology is owed?
I think this thing it's 20 years ago. Come on.
It's the other guy.
Let's talk about JFK. Let's talk about, LBJ. Stop already.
I don't think President Kennedy should have resigned?
Yikes.
That was awkward.
That was unbelievably awkward.
Yeah.
I always feel like
That
it's
guy
just
was
some
kinda
guy
like-
trying to make a big moment for himself.
That's what he wants. That guy. It's a gotcha kind of.
Yeah.
You're there to talk about a book. You got an old James Patterson sitting there.
Right,
And
James
there's-
Patterson, who looks like Mr. Magoo.
He does.
Now,
Yeah,
I didn't realize he's
Bill
112.
Clinton's sounding
Clinton's
rough
old.
these
Yeah.
days.
Look at that old guy's yawning. He can't even stay awake.
Oh, yeah.
James Patterson.
James Patterson is like, just,
I write
gotta go to bed.
action-packed fiction.
James Patterson. Hi, we're here to talk about your new book.
It's exciting. It's like it's just an action and adventure around every
Oh, we've lost him again. Okay, no, he's just Mr. James Patterson with us here again.
Leave him alone.
Yes.
It's 20
Talking
years ago.
Bill Clinton is not here right now. Your co-author, Bill Clinton.
Yeah, book. I got a book out.
Tell
You
us
should
a bit
read it.
about
It's like, you ever see like an action movie?
Can you maybe flip to your favorite chapter and just give me a little...
Let's see here, right here. It's chapter 12.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. James Patterson's new book. In stores now, co-authored by Bill Clinton.
Imagine if the president were kidnapped.
The book is entitled The President is Missing.
Where is he?
Tell us about your favorite action scene
Explosions and somebody grabs the
in your book. There you have it. Right from the man's mouth. The most famous and most
number one
successful
seller of books I am, you know.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
the world.
Who?
In
James.
the world.
Me.
Right. You're the
James
biggest
Patterson.
best-selling author in the world.
I'm James Patterson.
No, I know. Biggest best-selling author in the world.
I know that.
300 million books.
Leave him alone.
No, 300 million books.
$300 million.
No
Want
books.
JFK to go to jail because he banged Marilyn Monroe?
Huh? I knew them both. I banged them both. Huh? Huh? What is this?
That's author James Patterson.
I'm James Patterson.
Yes, we're selling.
JFK and his brother spicketed Marilyn Monroe on several occasions. It's a fact.
It is. What?
Yeah, they should have done
And
more
they
with
grabbed
Patterson.
the president and they threw him in a trunk.
And he's missing now.
Where is he?
Action, adventure, intrigue.
As he yawns.
Big yawn.